Good evening, everyone. I will now call our meeting to order. I ask Scott Joes, our board secretary, do we have a quorum?
Yes, Mr. Chairman, we have a quorum.
Thank you, Scott. I would like to welcome all of our members and employees to tonight's 2024 annual meeting. Before we begin, I'd first like to take a moment to recognize the TruWest board, committee members, and senior leadership team. I am Rick O'Connor, your board chair. We also have Mike Moulton, board vice chair, Susanna DeFranco, board treasurer, Scott Joes, board secretary, and our remaining directors, Tom Kumiski, David Hullady, Jeff Homer, Tim Neese, and Mike Vasco. Our supervisory committee members are Steve Benton, Brian Pickett, and Bill Cranker. Our advisory committee members are Caitlin Davidson and Stephanie Williams. Your TruWest senior leadership team consists of Alan Althouse, President and Chief Executive Officer, Chris Carney, President and Chief Information Officer, Gary Bernard, Executive Vice President and Chief Operations Officer, Fareed Farbode, Senior Vice President and Chief Lending Officer, Mike Ward, Senior Vice President and Chief Financial Officer, Elise Medina, Senior Vice President and Chief Legal Officer, Jennifer Kimmel, Senior Vice President and Chief Experience Officer, and Nikki Badge, Senior Vice President and Chief People Officer. The first item of business this evening is to dispense with the reading of the 2023 annual meeting minutes. Do I have a motion to dispense of the reading of the 2023 annual meeting minutes?
So moved.
Do I have a second?
Second.
A motion has been made and seconded to dispense with the reading of the 2023 annual meeting minutes. We'll now call for a vote. A voting box will appear on your screen, and you will have 15 seconds to place your vote. Please vote yes or no now to dispense with the reading of the 2023 annual meeting minutes. We will now pause a moment to tally the results. The motion has been approved. We will now proceed with reports from officials. First up, we'll hear from TruWest President and CEO, Alan Althouse. Alan?
Thank you, Rick. Today I'll be reporting on the state of your credit union. But first I'll share a short video from our board treasurer, Susanna DeFranco, highlighting some of our notable 2023 accomplishments, along with a summary of our financial performance.
As TruWest Board Treasurer, I am happy to report that our credit union was in strong financial health in 2023. Total assets grew to $1.8 billion, reflecting an increase of over 19% from the prior year. Total member deposits grew 5.7% to a total of $1.5 billion. Loans outstanding grew to $1.3 billion, an increase of 13.4% year over year. Our capital ratio ended 2023 at 9%, well within regulatory requirements, showing that TruWest holds a strong financial position. Growth in operating expenses was a modest 3.1% during 2023. Driven by TruWest's commitment to its members to offer great products and services. We thank you, our members, for your continued support of TruWest Credit Union. We are here to serve you.
As you can see, TruWest achieved strong growth in 2023. Growth in assets, loans, and deposits. This deposit growth was particularly noteworthy as many financial institutions suffered deposit outflows last year. Once again, Bauer Financial awarded TruWest their highest rating of 5 stars in recognition of the credit union's financial strength. TruWest's financial stability and the high dividends it offers members were why we had such strong deposit growth last year. Dividends paid to members rose from less than $4.3 million in 2022 to $19.75 million in 2023. For much of the year, TruWest paid one of the highest CD rates in the marketplace at 5.25% on members' 6-month CDs. TruWest revenue grew by 30.7% in 2023 due to strong loan growth, while the Reduce Friction Initiative held operating expenses in check with a modest increase of only 3.1%. As a result, the credit union was able to reward its members with high dividends while still earning over $8.1 million in net income. The cornerstone of TruWest's success is its exceptional member service. To further improve member service in 2023, TruWest rebranded its branches to become Financial Service Centers, or FSCs for short. As part of this transition, all FSC managers completed rigorous training in consumer financial counseling, providing them with the tools to assist members in subjects such as budgeting. The credit union will conclude this transition in 2024 as all remaining FSC staff complete this training. On a scale of 1 to 7, members rated the credit union service at 6.79 in 2023. Although we're proud of these positive survey results, we'll strive to surpass them in 2024. A growing number of members define exceptional service by digital and remote service delivery quality. Initiatives related to enhanced service in 2023 included the rollout of Zelle, a free person-to-person payment service available through our mobile app, expanded video banking to include new memberships and opening deposit accounts, and based on feedback from members, a redesign of the mobile app to make it even easier to use. To further enhance the member experience and provide tangible value, TruWest made other changes in 2023, including enhancing our credit card rewards so that, among other benefits, members can earn 1.5% on purchases more quickly and easily redeem their credit card points in cash increments as low as $25. Introduced contactless tap-to-pay credit and debit cards. Eliminated all non-sufficient fund fees for items returned unpaid. Began using artificial intelligence and auto-loan underwriting to provide instant approval for qualifying loan applications while retaining live person underwriting to review loans that were not approved instantly. And implemented voice telephone banking. Our promise to our members is our true difference, a promise of great rates and great service delivered with a culture of caring. The people who deliver that outstanding service are the foundation of the true difference. TruWest hires skilled professionals, provides them with robust training, and treats them with the respect they deserve so that they make careers at TruWest. In 2023, TruWest employee turnover, that is, employees leaving us to work somewhere else, fell to the lowest in its recorded history. Member surveys show that the credit union staff delivers outstanding member service each and every day. The credit union embodies its culture of caring by making a difference in its members' lives and in the community through contributions and volunteering at Phoenix Children's Hospital, Dell's Children's Medical Center, Mesa Community College, the American Lung Association, and many more exceptional organizations. In 2023, TruWest focused on financial literacy education by providing free courses at organizations such as Mesa Community College, Save the Family, and the YWCA. TruWest was able to reach its goals because of the support of its members, and I am grateful for our members' confidence in us. Your credit union remains committed to helping its members achieve their financial dreams in the years ahead. Now I'd like to turn the meeting over to Mr. Steve Benton, our Supervisory Committee Chair.
Good evening to all our attendees. Today, I want to highlight the crucial role of the Supervisory Committee at TruWest. The committee is a cornerstone in ensuring that our financial institution remains effective across several vital areas. These include making sure our financial statements are accurate, that we're in line with laws and regulations, evaluating our independent auditor's qualifications, and checking the effectiveness of our internal controls. This is not just routine work, it's fundamental to keeping our members' assets safe and sound. Our committee is a group of dedicated volunteers appointed by the Board of Directors, committed to governance and accountability. Currently, our committee members are Brian Pickett, Bill Kranker, and myself, Steve Benton. The committee independently oversees internal audits, chooses our external audit firm, and ensures that mandatory audits are performed. We also interact with various federal and state agencies as part of our oversight. And for 2023, we've retained Clifton Larson Allen as our financial auditor. Based on the results of the independent financial audit, the annual examination by the NCUA, and the oversight of the committee, I am pleased to say that the financial health, as well as the processes related to compliance and controls, are sound and effective. As stewards of TruWest's financial well-being, and by extension, the well-being of all our members, we thank you for trusting us to be your financial partner. Now I'd like to turn the time over to Jeff Homer, our nominating committee chair, to go over the 2024 board election results.
Thank you, Steve. I'm Jeff Homer, nominating committee chair. This year we had 3 members up for election, including Steve Benton, Caitlin Davison, and Mike Moulton. I am happy to report that our 3 nominees have been elected to serve a 3-year term. I would also like to personally thank all of you who took the time to vote during our voting window, which occurred in January of this year. To those elected, congratulations, and thank you for your service to our members. I'll now turn the meeting back over to our board chair, Rick O'Connor.
Thank you, Jeff. Hello and good evening, TruWest members, employees, and their guests. It is now my privilege to speak with you regarding TruWest Credit Union's future. Your credit union board meets monthly to review monthly financial results and other business as needed. But most important are the discussions we have regarding strategy and the planning for your credit union for the year ahead and beyond. We ask ourselves, how do we continue our mission of providing trusted financial solutions and services so members can achieve their goals? How do we continue to excel at being people helping people? How do we stay relevant in the marketplace as your premier financial institution? How do we continue providing financial services, products, that anticipate your needs and wants. Your board and supporting committee work with management to stay informed of the financial marketplace, what others are doing, what's on the horizon, what our members ask for, and what can we do. For us to serve you, the member owner, we need your feedback, and we need your use of TruWest products and services. Only by fully utilizing your cooperative, TruWest Credit Union, can we reinvest the earnings in products and services for you. So, what does the board and management see in our future? We see an ever-increasing use of mobile environments for products and services. We see the need to manage the risk of identity theft and to stay ahead of the bad actors. We need to educate our regulators and government to understand that credit unions are the good guys, not our for-profit cooperative structure, which provides members with products and services at fair rates and returns. We are people helping people. Now, Alan and I have some organizational changes we'd like to share with you. I'd like to take a moment to recognize two of our longest-standing board members that will be retiring from the board after today, Mr. Tom Kumiski and Mr. Mike Vasco. Their commitment over the years has proven invaluable to the growth and success of this credit union. I'd like to share a short video highlighting Tom and Mike's service to this credit union.
I've worked with Tom for about 35 years since I first hired on with Motorola. Tom is extremely driven in his personal life and in his business life. He pushes things to a conclusion and makes sure they get done in timely, effective, and proficient manner, and we've accomplished great things with him as our chairman of the board.
One of Tom's most proud moments was when the credit union finally hit $1 billion in assets. He had that as a key priority and a top focus, and through the hard work of the team, we were able to get there.
Tom is known as the master of strategy. He has a keen ability to look out 5-10 years into the future and see how events will unfold and position the credit union to thrive. And he has been instrumental in our growing to the $1.8 billion credit union we are today.
The one thing everyone should know about Tom is his unwavering integrity, and he does the right thing always.
Tom is very detail-oriented and keeps all of us on top. Well, I just want to wish Tom and Jan the very best and healthiest retirement ever.
I've worked with Mike since he was on our supervisory committee back in 2010. The signature accomplishment for Mike was chairing the Asset Liability Committee during the pandemic. He was a forceful, calm, and so supportive when we took actions to benefit our members and help them through those challenging times.
I think that Mike is very proud of where TruWest has gone as an organization, and I think the overall growth and success of the credit union is something he's very proud of.
The one thing that everybody should know about Mike is that he's a very sensitive, but ultra intelligent man, and easy to work with, easy to form a common bond, but just a super individual.
I think for Mike, the one accomplishment that he would be most proud of would be growing diversity of our board and committees, bringing multiple different voices to the table.
I just wish him the best in his life after TruWest, and have fun, see the country.
Tom, Mike, I want to personally thank you for your many years of dedicated service to our credit union. You have been involved in so many important decisions that have made TruWest the financially strong, member-focused credit union that it is today. And you made all those decisions with one thing in mind: the impact on our over 90,000 members. On behalf of all the board and committee members, thank you, and we look forward to your exciting adventures ahead. Over the coming 12 months, you will see several changes in our executive or top management ranks, as several of our leaders retire after many years of service to the credit union. These changes have been anticipated and planned for. Your board executive committee annually reviews succession planning for all leadership positions throughout the credit union to ensure orderly transitions when retirements occur. Through that process, your credit union has put strong leaders in place, leaders ready to step in and to move your credit union forward. This September month end, our president and CEO, Alan Althaus, will retire after over 20 years of service to this credit union, including 9 years as its CEO. Under Alan's leadership as CEO, the credit union has doubled its assets from just over $900 million to the $1.8 billion credit union we are today. But I know that what Alan is most proud of is the credit union's service to members and its culture of caring for our employees, those who deliver that outstanding service. Under his leadership, our employee turnover, those who leave us to work for someone else, has fallen from a level a bit below the industry norm to an industry-leading low level. People stay and make careers here, meaning you are served by experts who can answer your questions and solve your service issues quickly and efficiently and with a friendly smile. Alan will be missed, but after his 40 years of service to this industry, including 20 years at TruWest, we understand that it is time for him to enjoy the next chapter in his life. I hear there might be some travel with his wife of 41 years in his future. While Alan will be sorely missed, I am excited to announce that Chris Carney will be taking the reins from Alan as our new president and CEO. Chris joined TruWest 12 years ago as our senior vice president and chief information officer, after serving 5 years as a consultant at Accenture and 10 years in IT management at Desert Financial Credit Union. Chris is an Arizona native, a Sun Devil through and through, with both a bachelor's and an executive MBA from Arizona State University. In 2017, facilities was added to his portfolio. Chris led the selection and build-out of our new headquarters. And in 2018, the strategy team was aligned under him. Last October, Chris was promoted to president and began working side by side with Alan. Since that time, a number of departments have begun reporting to Chris, including human resources, employee development, risk management, and lending. Chris is a servant leader whose teams deliver outstanding service. He understands the emerging technology trends impacting credit unions, so critical to our future success. Your board could not be happier with its choice to lead your credit union into the future. Now, I'll turn the floor over to Alan for some additional changes in our management team. Alan?
Thank you, Chris. It's my pleasure to share now some other upcoming changes to the credit union's senior leadership team. Along with my upcoming retirement and Chris Carney's upcoming promotion to CEO are several other executive management changes that will be taking place over the coming year. Changes that have been anticipated and planned for years. First, happening early next year is the retirement of Gary Bernard, our Executive Vice President and Chief Operations Officer. Gary joined the credit union in 1982 as a teller and rose over the years to become our executive vice president and my right-hand man in 2016. In that role, he leads all of our financial service centers, our contact or call center, our digital banking team, and more. Gary's 41 years of service to the credit union has helped make TruWest what it is today. He's the very definition of outstanding member service and a dear friend. He will be missed. But I'm so happy that he and his wife Tracy will be able to spend more time with their 4 grandchildren. Well, Gary will be sorely missed. I am excited to announce that Jennifer Kimmel will be taking the reins from Gary as our new Chief Experience Officer. Jennifer joined TruWest in 2005 as a branch manager and has led, at one time or another, each and every department under Gary. Jennifer has also served as Vice President of Strategy, and most recently as Senior Vice President and Chief Marketing Officer. She also chairs our nationwide trade associations, Operations and Member Experience Council's Executive Committee. In Jennifer's new role, she'll lead all areas currently under Gary, as well as retain leadership responsibility for marketing, a transition that began in January and will continue throughout 2024 as she works side by side with Gary. Finally, with Chris working with me throughout the CEO transition, senior leadership of the strategy department has moved from him to Nikki Badge. Nikki joined TruWest now 10 years ago in 2013 after a series of promotions, became our Senior Vice President of Human Resources in 2022. In January of this year, her title was changed to Senior Vice President and Chief People Officer, and strategy was added to her leadership portfolio, which already included human resources and employee development. Our strategy department manages all large projects at the credit union, and in this new role, Nikki will provide invaluable insights to our long-term strategy. I take pride in these great leaders. Chris Carney, Jennifer Kimmel, and Nikki Badge have proven themselves to be exceptional leaders who deeply care about our members, our employees, and our community. Gary and I know we are leaving this credit union in the best of hands. Now I'll turn it back over to Rick to conclude this year's annual meeting.
Thank you, Alan. And this now completes the reports from officials. Do I have a motion to approve the reports from officials in their entirety?
So moved.
Do I have a second?
Second.
A motion has been made and seconded to approve the reports from officials in their entirety. We will now call for a vote. A voting box will appear on your screen, and you will have 15 seconds to place your vote. Please vote yes or no to approve the reports from officials in their entirety. We will now pause a moment to tally those results. The motion has been approved. Thank you. Finally, we want to let all our registered attendees know that each of you will be receiving a special gift sent via email, courtesy from TruWest. Be sure to keep an eye on your inbox in the next few days using the email address you provided for tonight's meeting. And this concludes our 2024 annual meeting. Do I have a motion to adjourn the 2024 annual meeting?
So moved.
Do I have a second?
Second.
A motion has been made and seconded to adjourn this 2024 annual meeting. We'll now call for a vote. Again, a voting box will appear on your screen. You will have 15 seconds to place your vote. Please vote yes or no to adjourn the 2024 annual meeting. We will now pause a moment to tally the results. The motion to adjourn has been approved. Thank you. Again, we thank you for your attendance this evening and for your continued membership. Good night.